crew shit. ABB shit.
Hey, says money on the floor, my nigga turned into a janitor. Fucking up the bar, they tryna turn us to the managers. Independent living, I don't think labels can handle us. We cooking in this bitch, go tell them hoes to put their cameras up. Nigga, we ain't standing up.
What's the deal?
Episode 21, BCB. Back with your people, with the building. What's the word? We got your boy B Griff.
Yo.
We got Risha back. She done came back to holler at us.
First lady
Some game with us.
of the network.
I'm your boy Duke on the boards, man, all the time. Then we got your good host. Let's get them claps going.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Duke, take your mic, bro. That shit's static a little bit.
My shit?
Yeah.
Take your shit out, man.
Still
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
it up.
Yeah. I want to send my prayers and condolences to the family of the father from Good Times. I didn't want to fuck his name up. Was it John Amos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to fuck his name up, but I want to send prayers and condolences to him
Shit.
and his family and friends.
My shit good?
Yeah.
you good.
Did my man Dikembe die this week too?
Yeah.
Shout out. That's not funny, but rest in peace,
No,
Dikembe
no.
Mutombo.
Rest in peace to Dikembe, man. Send our prayers and condolences to his family. Shout out to everybody involved, not involved, but shout out to his family and friends or whatever.
Nigga said, shout out to everybody involved.
Right, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
It's fuck.
Rest in peace to all the people, though, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. Cancer a motherfucker, dog.
Definitely. Oh,
Man.
Pink for the breast cancer. I want to give my mama a shout out for being a survivor. The breast cancer survivor. I had to bust the Pink out for you.
Hey, prayers up, amen. I love that, man.
Oh
My
yeah,
mama,
man.
my mama a cancer survivor too, bro. Lung
Shout out
cancer,
to her, man. We get it in for them. We celebrate.
Are you trying to
You know
poison
it.
me?
I would have did the walk yesterday, but you know I was doing the walks, but my leg fucked up now, so I wasn't able to do the walk.
Right.
I wanted to give them a shout out, give all the breast cancer survivors a shout out.
Yeah. Shout out Pal too, man. Shout out Pal.
The football league.
Yeah, they always wear pink jerseys, bro. Every team wear pink jerseys in October. I like that.
Yeah, we gotta hold it down for our women, man. Our survivors gotta show love.
That's fucked up. Why do they only do walks? They should do like a walk and roll. So people, if they in wheelchairs, they can do it.
No,
I
I think-
could go to that bitch, but they would have to push me around.
Yeah, I think people in wheelchairs can do it.
Right. I seen some elderly ladies there in wheelchairs and shit. Like I wasn't like niggas told me I couldn't come to that bitch. Like I wasn't not invited. It was just more. It's more difficult than me just getting up and going now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Ain't nothing wrong with being pushed around, walk. Because I went
no.
to the lupus walk and I got pushed in the wheelchair, so you good.
Oh yeah,
And I just got
definitely.
to the hospital.
I definitely don't got no problem with it, but it was just more so like before it was just me getting up and going. Now it's okay, but clear your schedule out. I need you to come with me, drive me there so you can push me around or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like
I got you.
this is more difficult scheduling. I didn't know it was yesterday.
Okay.
I just woke up and I seen everybody down there. I was low key sick. I would have made more of an effort to get down there.
Wow, this is cold.
See, I'm happy I'm getting older because I started to take stuff like that more serious now. Because I really didn't take that kind of stuff serious, like walks and stuff.
Yeah.
Just showing support.
Yeah, showing support. Yeah.
Nah, that shit dope when you really get into it.
Yeah. Speaking of support, dog, do y'all think Boosie, his daughter, should forgive him and accept his apology?
He apologized?
I'm 50-50. I'm
Right, I ain't even
50-50.
know he
Yeah, he
apologized.
apologized.
He did? Yeah.
I'm 50-50.
Why you 50-50? Tell me why you 50-50.
That's her pops.
I'm 50-50 because big move. I'm 50-50 because for one, I feel like first of all, parents need to start accepting their kids' sexuality more. Like that needs to be that's what it is. But two, um, I feel like he shouldn't have said what he said publicly. Like if he said what he said, like he should have said like how she said it. Like my daughter know how I feel about that and just left it at that. I don't feel like he needed to go in detail about how he felt about that. Like I don't even feel like he needs to speak on it at all. So for that point and reason, like he just should have been mindful of what he said and the way that he said it. Like he was on the podcast
Yeah,
or whatever.
like I ain't mad at the nigga for feeling how he feel, Paul.
Right.
It's more so about how you go about addressing it. Like you speaking on your daughter and you saying basically like she not allowed around your other kids because you don't want to get your other kids to see gay. Like she gonna
That's
contaminate them niggas with gay. Like you spread gay.
Yeah, that is
Like
wild.
but it's
older.
like a lot of people feel that way, and I
That
feel
that
like
shit
that's
contagious.
ignorant and wrong. I really feel like people are born like that way. That's just my opinion.
I got something
Yeah,
for
because
that.
I
I
don't.
don't agree with that.
Yeah, I
But
don't agree
I
with
think
that.
because I don't feel like people wake up. Like I feel like these kids today, like they do it as a trend. I don't feel like a lot of these kids are gay for real because a lot of these kids are young, like in elementary and middle school. You don't know what being liking
That's
the same
crazy.
sex
What is
is.
not being gay for
Right.
real? Like, what is being
No,
gay
I
for?
feel like
They
they
ain't
Like,
even
what
do
is
it
got a
because
being
chance
a
to
lot of
even.
people. I think.
like? What is
I
being
think
gay for
like
play?
I have okay, like I have a younger cousin. I feel like to me, my little cousin is pretty. That's just my opinion. Like my cousin is pretty, and I feel like at her age, I feel like she just gravitated to the gender that gave her most attention. If
that's
that
what
makes
me and Jew
sense.
was just saying a couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like people do it to they talk to the gender that gives them the most
They give them
attention.
the most love. I feel
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's what like I don't think people born gay. I feel like
I do because
you born blank and then you get
uh,
molded into that type of shit.
thank you. That's
Hmm.
the reason why I say that because it's people that's like it's stories about people. Hold on, give me 1 second. And if you don't get your go away, okay?
Man, get
I
up my
feel
nigga
like
A Boogie back, dog.
he next to me like dancing. He ain't got no shirt on, just looking crazy. But anyway, but no, go away. God dang. I feel like it's stories about kids that's like when they're young, like they just feel like they should be a female or vice versa. Like I don't feel like you like that's something that you just wake up and just like as a kid, like a little kid, like 2 years old, like you want to dress like a girl or do girly stuff or what. I don't even want to say that 'cause that's kind of, but like to be that way. I just don't feel like you as a little kid, you're not exposed to it and that's the things that you gravitate to. I don't feel like that's a learned behavior. I feel like that's something that's already in you.
I can only
Okay.
speak for me. Go ahead, B. I go after you.
Yeah. So like me and my mom, we just had this discussion the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, when he was born, he just like I didn't teach him like, oh, you should like this, you should like that. Like he liked cars, basketball, and dinosaurs. Like I couldn't teach him that. Like he just automatically liked that. So I'm like, and he got three sisters. You know what I'm saying? So he could have easily picked up a baby doll and been playing with a baby doll or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think people born that way. I think society just pushing that agenda on people. That's why it's more prevalent now.
I feel like you molded like that
Yeah, I
because
think it's
like
what you learn
we
at home.
it's like we
But
got
like he
three
said,
we got four niggas in here. When did y'all niggas ever feel like you was a man, or did you just be born and just lived your life?
I
Like
just
nobody taught me or whatever, like to be a nigga. Like I was just born, and
right? But
I just grew up, and then nigga,
yeah,
I
Yeah,
latched on and got molded into the nigga that I identify with.
but y'all
So,
y'all saying it as like men because y'all have never had those feelings. So for the y'all can't speak for the people that thinks otherwise or grew up otherwise. Everybody didn't grow up like, oh, I want to play with a football and stuff like that. Like I have a son, so I ain't never teach him like, oh, you got to play this or you can't do that. I always encourage my son, like, just be whatever you want to be. Just be the best at what you want to be. Now, I've never like he's never shown signs that he wanted to do like I don't know non-masculine stuff. If I guess I'd say that that I won't sound like
Mhm.
I don't want nobody bashing me, but
Yeah.
to make it seem like he gravitates to like do girly things like play with dolls. He ain't never did nothing like that. So I don't know how I respond. So I can't just say that. But I'm saying it's kids like that want to play with dolls and wants to wear makeup, little boys that wants to wear makeup and stuff like that and want to wear heels and dress up and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that we can't say that it's not something that you're born with because we
I got
never felt that other way.
I got two
I'm
questions
willing
about
to
that.
down that hill. Pause. I do believe. I feel like you molded into that. It's like a little boy. Say like you drop a little boy in just a regular house as a child, and he growing up and he see people playing with baby dolls and shit like that. He gonna want to play with baby dolls because he getting molded into wanting to do what we call it like womanly things or whatever. But if you put a girl in a neighborhood or in a situation around niggas and all she see is nigga shit, she gonna want to do nigga shit. You being
Well,
molded into that. Like that shit is
no,
being
I mean, I was a tomboy. I grew up.
right.
I got nothing but brothers. I got nothing. My god brothers. Like I grew up in the hood. Like I played football and stuff like that. Like I love that shit. Like I love to play football. Like tackle football in the street. Like I played. I did that stuff like that.
Like
So,
Sideline
but I
pop.
didn't grow up. I
No, I
say
said
what?
sideline pop.
But I'm saying so like but I didn't grow up like wanting to bump coochies and stuff like that. I didn't grow up wanting to kiss a female like I didn't grow up like that.
you was
So
one heartbreak away from transitioning to that.
no, I wasn't, and I don't know. I would say this. I say this because I had females hit on me. I had say do offer to do some things to me, but I didn't go to that other side because to me
Because you
it's just
felt
my
love from niggas.
no. That's not why.
You
I mean,
never
at the
felt
time, at the
devalued
place.
from a
No, because well, watch like I've been through some traumatic stuff, so
all right
I ain't never been to the point that I just like I'm gonna just go to the other side or whatever. I ain't never been to that point.
because it never got that ugly. Like you went through shit
It,
with niggas you like, but
no, it's just my
it's
own, but it's
always niggas on your ass.
no, I ain't gonna say that.
It's up there.
But I could,
I know for a fact it is. And then like and we can go back to our first like experience with gay people. We seen a whole fucking swing of gay shit happen because the culture changed. They was molded into it because niggas was horny. We seen like a whole shit, like our
but
whole
that's
high
what.
school
But I'm saying
experience.
that yeah, but that's I feel like that's different though. Like I
That
feel
shit got
like.
that shit was created. It was molded. I don't think they
But
was
that's
born
different. But
that way.
that goes to the trend thing. But that's older. You older, so you see that. That's more like you going to gravitate, and that goes to when I say like sometimes people do it because of what attracts or the
So
attention they get.
so I got a question.
I
Did you
was just
grow up
about
with
to
your
call you.
Did you grow up with your
I
father in your house?
I did grow up with my dad in my house.
So you understood what it was like to have man's love or love from a
No, I'm
man.
not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that either because like my dad, like it. That I guess that goes back to the little Boosie thing because I feel like we people can't tell people how to deal with trauma or what they go through as a kid or their upbringing. Like my dad, he was a ex-marine or whatever, so like that household was like crazy. Like I used to get my ass beat for like crazy stuff. So like people pick and choose how they deal with it, like how they forgive people or whatever. I feel like the stuff that I went through as a kid, I wouldn't raise my son like that, but I do see the good stuff in the things that my dad did install in me. I'm not as harsh as a parent as my dad was on me. My mom was the complete opposite. But yeah, but my dad, like, he ain't play that, like, talking to boys and all that stuff like that. Calling them boys call my house.
I only asked that because I was gonna try to see if I could make a point to where it starts when they young, when they who they get the most love from, or who they feel like give them the most attention is where they start their path. Because like if your daddy the one that's giving you all the love and all the attention, it'll gravitate you more to the love of men. But it maybe if it's your mama that's giving all the
My
love and then stuff that
well,
you know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, I would. Okay, well then, yeah, well you could say that because like I did have people like male figures in my life that gave me that attention and stuff like that. Like my uncle was around my dad's younger brother. He was around. We were real close, even though we got in a fight, but we were real close. Like he always taught me as a kid, which I didn't follow that as like as I got older, like with my dating and stuff like that. But he always taught me like I should never talk to nobody that can't do the things for me, like provide for me like he can.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That's what
felt
I
like
said.
I do feel like if more people like put that in their children, like their daughters, even their sons, like they and put that in their kids, then we won't have as many broken homes that we have. But yeah, that's my
Mhm.
opinion on that.
All right, bet. Before we go too far off topic, uh, how would y'all niggas react if y'all child came home and told y'all they was gay?
Man, so for me, for me, I got 3 daughters, man, and one
Hey,
son. If my son came home and said it, I would be like distraught, devastated. You feel me? Like I probably wouldn't outright show it to him, but me and his mama would probably be in the room. I'd be up there crying, bro.
But
is
not
it
Like
the girls.
is it a build?
I'm
Is it
not
a
gonna say
build
I'm not
though?
gonna say I wouldn't be disappointed if the girls was gay, right? I would be disappointed because of course you want grandkids one day. So yeah, I would be disappointed, but I just feel like it's it's a little bit more acceptable for women to be gay than it is for a man to be gay.
Yeah, I
And
say that
plus,
too.
and plus, you ain't got to worry about
Yeah.
them if they ever gonna have to suck a
I
dick
mean,
in their life.
you still
Or get
disappointed.
pregnant.
He the number one basketball star in the state. You still disappointed?
I would be
I'm still
disappointed.
gonna be disappointed, but like I'm saying, like I
I
would be
feel
disappointed. I'd be distraught. Like I'm not gonna not love him. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think you would give
disgrace.
a fuck about the basketball shit or none of that shit or whatever the case may be. You don't want your child as a
Right.
nigga. You got a
Right.
junior. I got a junior. I
Hmm.
want Walter to be the greatest Walter. Period. Like
I'm
that
saying,
includes like
but if you Magic Johnson, would you rather your son go
I
the
mean,
Magic
I
Yeah,
Johnson
don't
that,
give a
Jr.
fuck.
that's
or
That's a
fine.
good example.
I don't give a
Cause,
fuck what my son be. I
'Cause
don't want my
MJ is
Hmm.
son.
gay.
I'd be crushed if Walter came out as gay. I'd be
Right.
crushed like Griff said. I'd be distraught or whatever. But what I see in society is niggas not loving a child as if their
Hmm.
child asked to be here.
Right.
So
Like I.
like I wouldn't do that, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it wouldn't be
yeah.
difficult as fuck. Like even now, like my son, I would hope my son is a straight male. I just want Walter to be the best Walter. Like I don't give a fuck if he ever hoop, if he ever play football. He likes those things, he does those things, but I wouldn't give a fuck if he didn't do those things.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I definitely be fucked up. Like it'll crush me. But I see scenarios where niggas children come out as gay and niggas disown them. Like what we was talking about with Boosie. Like nigga, you just told your daughter, you just said it on to a public platform that you don't like that shit around your other kids as if it's a flu.
I was gonna contaminate your
Now
Like,
kid.
how the
I
fuck do
think
you think
that
I
that
gotta give
affects
him some
the child?
bail. I gotta give Boosie some bail for that, bro, because he didn't disown his daughter. Like he loved his daughter to death. Like he do anything for her. He just said she can't bring a girl home around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like
I mean
I don't want to
that's understandable. That's like I don't even want you to bring that idea into the household to give
exactly
the other
like
kids any influence to even think about it. Like if they
like
gonna
you
do it, that's one thing, but
right
don't influence the shit. You get what I'm
right
saying?
like you grown. Go ahead and do what you want to do. Like
I got
I
some
love
bail
you.
though. Like, do you think that's their intent or they just living their life? They bringing the person they love around their father they love.
I get
right.
that.
It probably is that, but
And
Boosie
it's still
just
not accepting your kid. Because if you tell them like they can't come around like
Right.
with
You
their
can't be
significant other,
yourself.
like that's not right.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that you can't come around, you can't be yourself. I think you can't come around because you want to bring your partner around is the thing. Like I love you, but you gotta understand that everybody don't support what you doing. So this what comes with it. Like you can do what you want to do, but everything comes with effects. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, and this is one of the effects of what you wanted. Like, I don't want this
So
yeah.
would
around my
you
other
tell them?
kids.
Would you tell them they can't bring a partner around, or just don't do like lovey, like be kissing and stuff like that? That's two different things.
It depends.
It depends.
Cause I
Because
feel
Like,
like you have to
like
set them boundaries though. Like you
yeah.
can't, like you can come around, but like don't do all that other stuff. Cause I honestly like I can't say how I would feel about it because my niece expressed that she like girls or whatever. I haven't actually had the chance to say to her like what does that look like because she's only in the 8th grade. She
Yeah,
just turned
that's
13.
and that's kind of where I was
But
going with being disappointed, cause like how disappointed can you be at that point? It's like if he the nigga paying all your bills and shit, is you really finna tell this nigga, bro, I don't want you and your man and this bitch kissing? And
yeah,
he the richest nigga on on whatever,
In the family.
yeah, in the
I
family.
say
but I
that
think I
It's
think that if like
that
young kids, I feel like you need to ask them what does that look like? Cause I'm honestly like I'm that auntie, I'm that person that I'm gonna ask them questions. I'm gonna ask them hard questions like what does that look like? You having a girlfriend or you having a boyfriend? So what do y'all do? Like what makes this person your girlfriend or this person your boyfriend? Like what what does that define to you? Like
shit,
what
you
does
know
that
what
look
you was
like?
doing at 13 with your
Yeah,
boyfriend.
but some kids don't. We're not talking about me. But
I'm just
I'm
saying, like,
saying
I'm just saying, like the average 13-year-old person, like, I'm not even trying to single you out. I'm giving it to the whole panel. Pause. Like,
but I'm
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all niggas doing what y'all was doing.
but these kids is different though, cause like
So whatever
I
you was
didn't,
doing, magnify that by two.
These kids
right.
is
yeah,
different.
cause these kids
Definitely.
is worse.
Definitely.
Like these little kids, cause my son he go out of school with these white kids, so like I be having to tell him like you know I ain't trying to sound racist or put stuff on racist, but these little white girls they some little freak. So
Mhm.
They
you
all freaked
know
out.
you have to let
There's some
them
little
know
black girls
like
that freak too.
Man, what?
Facts.
yeah, but I'm just saying.
Shout out
But
to the east
saying you
side.
Except
gotta
for my
let them know,
kids.
like you gotta be careful about what you do around these kids because y'all are black boys. So you gotta, if you see some, you gotta let them know, like tell somebody. Cause we ain't got time. Cause I ain't got time to be going up to no school.
So what I'm hearing is everybody is just saying if their child did come out of the gate, you want to establish boundaries
Yeah,
to
Mm,
certain shit
definitely.
you can and cannot do
Yeah, cause
around
you
you.
would have to.
And I think everybody have. I think all parents have boundaries. Cause I think like what, like if you was with your fiance and your mom, I don't think y'all be all kissing and stuff. I
That's
don't know if
another
y'all
thing
do
I
that
was
in
gonna
front of
say
y'all
too. Like,
parents.
Yeah, even in
like
a
I'm
straight
not even doing that
relationship.
shit around my mama
Yeah.
or her
So
mama or no shit like
yeah,
that.
so I guess that
yeah.
just goes on how your kids are raised. Like it just have to respect.
Boundaries is for
'Cause I
sure important
Or
with that
But
situation.
like
Yeah,
I understand what B
because
Griff saying though. Like it'd be like I would need like some counseling, some therapy. That'd be a tough pill to swallow. Pause. If
Yeah.
PJ came out wanting to go the other way, because like
is
as a
it because
man,
that's
like
your junior,
right,
or
as
is
no,
it
Yeah.
just as
because
a
he your
man, like
son?
yeah, any of my kids, like I just be like, damn, you only want your ideal scenario for your kids. So like whatever your ideal scenario is, like it's not the other side. Like when you gave birth to your child, you was in the hospital. You never thought, damn, what if my son like niggas? The ideal
Do you?
scenario is for your
But do
son to
you
go out
do
and
go
have
through that?
kids and get married or whatever, huh?
Do you
I,
actually do that actually go through your mind? Cause like honestly, the only thing I would say when like I had my son, the only thing that came to my mind like after I had him and stuff like that, and then when I seen his little pee is the whole I didn't know that it actually looked like a turtleneck. I was oblivious to that. So so, so you know, I was like, we gotta fix that because he can't go around with that. Like, so I was all for the circumcision because we ain't doing that.
You
We can't do
stupid.
that. But I did think like that. Nobody want to see that. I was thinking about that when I advocated with that decision. That was the only thing that I was thinking about. Like when I gave birth to my son. That was that was the only
Yeah.
thing.
The
I
only
don't know.
thing you was thinking about is you don't want your son having a turtleneck dick. That's all you thought about when you first had
What
your son.
because you wasn't thinking about that
She
like
ain't. She said, "Fuck the drug dealer."
Fuck
She like, no,
everything
you want
else.
50 speech, bro.
No
You got to
Dog
turtleneck.
got he got to have something to stand on. You feel me? Like,
No. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is different because I'm a nigga. But like, yeah, and I got a junior. Like, yeah, I thought like everything went through my mind. Like my life, my upbringing, the way I handle shit. Like I didn't want none of that shit for Walter. Like I don't want that nigga to do. I don't want that nigga to be shit like me. I want that nigga to be
yeah.
better. So okay, a better Walter is a better partner to a female to me in my mind. A better communicator, a better way to express his feelings and all this shit. Like I never thought about him going to the other side. I know that'd be a difficult time for me and my family because I wouldn't know how to accept it. I wouldn't know like we speaking on boundaries. I wouldn't even know where the boundaries would begin. Cause like I
Like
just
yeah,
said, like I just told the nigga Jew like the nigga Boosie told her don't bring her around like it's the flu. Like okay, would I be cool if I come in the house and I walk in the living room and it's him and a nigga sitting in it and I know this is nigga. They just sitting in this bitch like laid up on each other watching fucking TV. How would I feel? Like damn,
watching Lifetime or something.
right?
Crazy.
Well, fucking Zeus, fuck Lifetime
why
watching
why
Zeus
lifetime?
baddies.
I
Right.
think it's a little. I think it's a little bit more traumatic to a man from because like your son represents you. Who your son basically represent who you are as a man, just like your little version of you. And then on top of that, he's supposed to be like the heir to your throne. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's supposed to keep
Right.
our name going and all that shit. You like me, and that's the
Yeah.
end of our bloodline for real.
The
Cause
bitch just stopped writing his tracks.
yeah, you feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I mean
So
they can adopt. They can adopt.
it's different.
That's
That's not my
That's not
blood.
the
my
same. That
bloodline.
ain't. You're right. That ain't. He ain't really a Griffin for sure.
He ain't Walter Super the third.
Right.
You
You
just
don't
picked
want
that
the
nigga up
third?
on the stove. No, I'm the first. PJ the second. Hopefully he create a third.
I'm saying you don't want the third though.
Yeah, we keep this bitch going to 20.
Okay.
My boy
I don't
George
agree with the
Foreman out here.
juniors.
Keep it
I don't
going.
agree with the juniors. I
Oh
don't know.
no, it wasn't even a discussion with me.
Yeah, me either.
When
Nah.
at the so right at the gender reveal, we seen it was a boy. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's
You
Walter
gotta-
Yeah,
Super.
my wife already knew what time it was. She was just like, yeah. All right.
Like Vancia hold the shit out my name, but shit, like she had no problem giving it to our son, like, cause she already knew, like, that's
The
me.
only thing, the only thing that I wish I probably would have did was hyphenating my son last name. He have his dad last name. Cause
You ain't give
because
him the dad last name?
no, I did. I said I wish I
Oh,
would have hyphenated it. Like that too. Like I was so doped up and stuff like that. I wasn't even thinking straight. So like my son, he has his dad middle name and his last name. So now that now that he's older and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, he ain't got no part of me. Like I mean, I gave him his first name, but that was it. Like
he your son. He already a part of you. You don't need your name.
I feel like he could have some of me in like some of
He
my
should have
name or
gave that.
something.
He should have gave nigga the first name. Then he got the middle and last name.
Right. He might as well have been a
Nah,
junior.
no. I
You
don't
ain't.
believe in juniors. I don't believe in juniors.
Why though?
Like
What's
my
wrong with a
brother,
junior?
because I feel like kids are their own person. So I feel like they should have their own identity.
They do.
I
No, you.
feel.
Not
I,
really.
I see what she's
'Cause
saying. I
like
see what she's saying.
my brother is a junior, and I ain't gonna say like tell all my brother business, but he got in some legal trouble and stuff like that. And when he was in court and stuff like that, like my daddy, they pulled up some of my daddy stuff, and like that's the issue.
Yeah,
Like
that
they had
happened to
you have
me
to
before
Yeah,
too.
that happened to me for
make
sure.
sure
Mhm.
that junior is like they see that junior because they like really was about to give my brother my daddy charges from stuff like
Right.
my brother had nothing to do with.
I ain't
So
get a job because of that shit. I'm Walter Anthony, so my uncle named Walter Keith Suber, and they
Mhm.
oh
wouldn't give me
yeah.
a job at this school off this nigga shit because he's so dope and all this shit. Like, nigga, I'm good. I ain't never got a clip for none of this shit, sir. I need this
Well,
motherfucking job.
well, yeah,
Let's figure
and
this
that
out.
too. Like, but that too. So that was one of the reasons too. Like the last name thing, cause my last name, like people done walked up to me because I don't have a common last name. So people done walked up to me at jobs and they'd be like, "Oh, you know such such," and I'd be like, looking at them sideways, like, "How the fuck you know this person?" Because it's my name, not my last name, not common. So that's the only thing.
It's on A Boogie
Right.
that it ain't him got your last name, but A Boogie would have been that he would
Yeah,
have changed it. He would have been the person that changed that shit.
Mhm.
Create that bitch
yeah, cause
Right. That's how I feel. Like my son just gonna take my name and he gonna make it
clean it
better.
up. I
You
ain't
feel
shit.
me?
PJ the
I
king of
ain't
the
shit.
world. I ain't shit. He gonna come fix this shit.
Mhm.
Repair all this shit.
oh
I
yeah.
wanna ask you a question, Reese. Uh,
But
should men emotionally be there for their baby mama if they not together?
Yep.
I don't know
Ooh,
what to say. I don't know how to respond to that because okay, I'll say this. Like when I was just my son's dead girlfriend, like I didn't really understand the relationship that he had with his baby mama, his first baby mama. I didn't understand that. Like that was an issue for me.
mm.
Um, but at the same time, I felt like I had to respect it because I'm coming into something, so I don't really know how things are or whatever. But they are really close. Like they have a bond. Like they have a bond. Like they have a good relationship. They have
Oh
a
no, I
friendship.
ain't doing none of that shit.
Hey, I'm saying, but they have a good friendship. Oh,
Yeah.
but and like my son, like if it wasn't for my son, I wouldn't have the relationship I have with his first baby mama. Like she cool people. Like I didn't like her at first. I ain't gonna like. I really wanted to fight her. Like I was gonna send my cousins to jump her when I was pregnant. Like
Ooh.
that's the time I was on. But um, but I
It takes a
understand
village.
it. I understand it because if the baby mama not cool or not good, even mentally, like kids see that. So I feel like you have to make sure she cool. But you still
I hear
have to
what
set boundaries.
I hear what you're saying. I'm probably learning some shit, but if me and mine do, then as long as I take care of my kid and I do financially for my child, I'm not responsible to be there for you emotionally because I can't respect. I don't expect the same thing from you.
I
Not
just think it's
So
just
like,
how
well. It
people
so like,
are.
so you calling me crying because your car broke? I really do. You need me to come get
Well,
my
if she
son?
got a man, but if
I
she
mean,
got a man,
oh no, even if you don't got a man, okay, bet it's my son. You need me to come get my son, or do you need to
well,
make?
okay.
Do you need me to make arrangements for my son to
I
get
don't feel like
to
yeah,
the
I don't feel
school or
like
whatever?
that's your responsibility. I don't
I'm
think
not.
that's
I'm not
the child's
emotional.
father responsibility.
I'm not
I don't think
invested
that.
into your emotional feelings if we're not together.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna say that's not your responsibility because you still got to be responsible enough to know that like your child got to get from A to B even when he with his mama. You feel me? So, but
Right. That's why I said
I
like
don't even think that fall under
make
the umbrella
arrangements so
of
they can get from A to B.
emotional support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my I was so happy when my baby mama got a nigga, dog. I promise you I was so happy. And because like, you know what I'm saying, she'd call me for stuff and I'd be like, damn, like, all right, man, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be there for her if she needed me, but not I wasn't emotionally there for her, but like if she needed me for like, oh man, my car broke down or I need a ball joint on my car or something, I'd be like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I help her. Like that's just part of being a responsible co-parent. You know what I'm saying? Like her ass probably wouldn't have did it for me though, but you know what I'm saying? I had to look out for her. But emotionally,
I
I
got a
don't
question
know.
then. I had a
Okay.
question. So let's say like if your baby mama got put out, she got evicted, she ain't had nowhere to go. Would you let
Mhm.
her stay with you? Like Or would you just be like, you gotta find somewhere to go? The baby can stay with me, but you gotta find somewhere to go.
Bro, I get my child.
No,
Yeah, that I would have. I that okay. So, not trying to put my baby mama business out here because she never got evicted or nothing like that. It was just she asked me that like a long time ago, like some years ago, like like what if me and my daughter come and stay with you? I'm like, what you mean? She like, I'm just saying like until I finish school, and I'm like, well, I bring my daughter to it'll lighten the load for you. I take her full time, like I still pay my child support or whatever. You finish school, I make arrangements for what I'm saying for her. She like, no. I'm like, why do you need to stay with me? Like, if I take my daughter, like that should lighten your load enough for you to be able to go to school. You don't have to worry about her. I got her. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she was trying to be on some manipulative shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see if I let her come and stay with me. She like, I live upstairs. I'm like, no. No.
No, nigga, I don't want you for a roommate. Like,
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we were roommates before. Like I ain't trying to do that no more.
it didn't work. That's why we not roommates now. Cool, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, I'm not involving myself emotionally to my baby mama if we not together. I can't do it because this is me speaking because I know I can't get that in return. Or I wouldn't say I know. I don't expect it in return. So like,
Yeah.
why would I put that effort to give that or open myself up to that?
Because it's like you taking from your cup to fill up her cup for another nigga to come and drink your water. You feel me? Basically. So
Man,
it's like, wow. No, on some real shit. Like that's really what it is, though.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I like that analogy though. I like that analogy.
You fuck around, call like, man, I'm sad as hell, man. The fucking Clippers lost. Like, why the fuck would she want to hear me being sad because I just
What
lost
you
the
calling me
the
about the
Clippers
Clippers?
lost.
I don't want to hear that. Don't call my phone about that. And I'll tell
Exactly.
you that.
But that
Don't
shit
call
they
me.
mean a lot to me
Don't
though.
call me. I'm telling you that
That's
now. Don't call me about no basketball game talking about somebody lost because I'm gonna
I'm
hang up on
saying
you.
that I'm emotionally involved in that shit. That's emotion. That mean a lot to
Get
me.
over it. You're not
You
getting
know
no
how many
money. You're
times my
not
she
getting.
had to sit here and heard me cuss out Kawhi Leonard and Paul George? Like, that's a part of being with me. Nigga, that emotionally mean a lot to me.
No. Get over it. Okay, get over it.
That ain't how it works. I mean, I
Maybe
understand if
maybe
we
that's
not
why
together. You know?
that's probably why I'm single because I can't get I can't
Yeah.
give you that. I can't give
That's
you that.
yeah, no, hell no. That's ball.
You gonna hear this shit. Tom Brady got
Yeah.
cheated. You gonna hear this shit for a couple hours.
When I lose in 2K, I go lay on my wife's chest like she be like, you lost again, then you yeah.
Man, them niggas already had 5.
Well, see, I don't know.
These whole ass niggas.
I don't know how to be like I don't know how to be like emotional person. I don't even feel like I know I'm a good mom because I don't know how to give that emotional because it wasn't given to me. I don't know how to do that. Like I don't
YouTube
like
it.
my
Yeah.
son.
This nigga said you
See,
too.
nah.
You can YouTube it, but I'm just saying like some stuff I don't be understanding. Like even some stuff like happened to my son. Like I don't know how to be there. Like
I
for certain
promise.
stuff. That's what
Oh, go
You
ahead.
like
Okay. I got a question off of that though, like because like, do you feel like being in tune and tap with your emotions can that be taught? Like, you think that can be taught, or is that something
I
that you
think
got to
if
be
it's
born with?
no, I think that like it's so upbringing because like
it's
my
taught.
sister gets so mad. My sister gets so mad, but like my grandma was in the street. My grandma used to tell me this, and I still live this to this day, and I still try to put that in my son. Like, don't nobody should ever see you cry. Like you leave that for the pillow. My grandma used to tell me you leave that for the bedroom. Them tears for the pillow. Like my son, like he was crying yesterday at his game because him and his cousin got into it. Well, you don't let nobody see you cry. You better chuck them tears up. We don't do that. Like I don't know how to. He like you yelling at me. I'm not yelling at you. You're not in trouble, but you're not about to let these people see you cry. We not doing that.
You just a dude with a coochie.
That's a lot of them
I'm
though.
not even about to say that. I wasn't about to say that. I was
I
gonna say
was.
something along them lines, but I was gonna say that because I know like
But
No, I was
it's a
definitely
lot
for
of
that.
women
I
out
was gonna
here that's
I was
not
gonna
in
use them
tune with their
exact words.
emotions. But
But I mean, but that's just like my mom is like she isn't a. I'm my dad's like that's probably why we don't get along. That we get along, but we can't be around each other for too long.
mhm.
But cause I'm my dad's like my attitude, like my humor, like my baby daddy say that like the stuff that people think is that shouldn't be funny, I laugh at. I'm gonna laugh. Like my son, he probably gonna be mad, but he slammed his little pee pee in the toilet.
Ooh.
I didn't know how to be there for him because I felt like
Yeah, nigga, you
I
know
couldn't.
pain.
I laughed. I laughed. I'm not gonna hold you up. I laughed because I didn't know what to do. Like so much stuff was going in my mind. Like I can't touch it because I feel like a pedophile. I can't be touching, rubbing his thing.
Nigga, you know pain. That nigga was
I
in
can't
pain.
kiss it. I can't kiss it. I can't do that. So I don't know what to do. I just laughed. That was the first reaction I had. 'Cause how?
Slap for my nigga pain. It's crazy.
I didn't know. I
You
didn't know
sick.
what to do. I
You
didn't know
sick.
what to do.
You know how distraught that nigga probably was. Like
I bet.
he was in so
I
much
bet.
pain, and the person that he depended on the most is laughing at him.
I bet.
His whole world was
I,
probably crushed.
it's just a lot of stuff like parents say do like the old ribbons. I can't do it. I could not do it. Like the he was constipated as a kid. I couldn't do that. Like stick to. I can't. I'm not sticking nothing up my son. I can't do that. I
Oh
feel
no,
like
I
that's a
ain't doing no shit like
violation.
that either. That's
I
yeah,
feel like
that's
it's a
spoiled.
violation. Like nothing belongs up a man's rectum. I'm sorry. We're not
Right.
doing that. I can't do that.
Exactly.
So I like this stuff. I can't do that. Like I wasn't raised like that to show my emotion. I'm not that girl. I'm a thug. I'm a little rough around the edges.
Nigga with a coochie.
I'm
That's crazy.
sensitive though. I have my sensitive moments.
Niggas be
I cry.
sensitive too.
I cry.
Right.
I
I
cry
cry.
at
I cry
home.
like a motherfucker.
At home, I know. At
I
home.
pro- I probably cry like 4 5 times a month.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, don't say out your life.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay. It's okay
But
though.
but dealing with them tough ass women, that should be hard.
It
You be want to
is.
Yeah.
slap them the fuck around. Like who the
It
fuck you
is.
think?
we don't want. We don't support
But
domestic violence.
No, I don't
but you
support
know
it.
what?
But it's like that's the only way to get across to assert your dominance because they don't want to fucking. But
I
I don't
Like
apologize
condone.
for
I
bringing
don't
you into this
condone.
indictment
Yeah, I don't condone it
you
though. But it
that the
be
network about to get hit
Y'all,
with.
y'all thought it was me. He about to get his hit with a
No,
Rico.
it's all of y'all niggas. It's an indictment. They
Tie
just
y'all
I,
niggas
they
together.
just stacking
but
his
I would
charges up.
say that I would say that I would speak for the tough girls. It is hard, but y'all gotta cut some girls to slack because it's like it's hard because a lot of these dudes like they come from broken homes, so they don't know how to depend on people. I don't know how to depend on people. Like
That
if
we
shit
I
can't
go.
go through stuff, if
we
I go
can't
through
cut y'all no
stuff
slack.
if I go through stuff, like even Walter, like that's my best friend. Like he has to beat it out of me. Like if I'm going through something, like nobody would know. Like nobody would know. Like
He
I go
gotta
through
beat it
stuff
out
by
you, huh?
myself. He don't beat me out of, but he check on me and stuff like that. So and
That shit go both ways though, because it's like
but it's like
tough women don't know how to be emotional, and then you got hoe ass niggas that don't know how to be men. But I don't think nobody went into the game thinking they wanted to be a tough ass woman or be a hoe ass nigga. They was taught that over time, and it's gonna take some
what
time to break that shit down and get them
what
learn how to do that shit.
well yeah, I mean I had to fight as a kid. So it's like I couldn't be like emotional and stuff like that. Like I like when I was kid, like I never forget this. My sister, this boy, like slammed my sister or did something to my sister. I was always like the scrapper, like I was scrappy do. So like my daddy, all of them sitting on the porch. My auntie had a belt. You better beat his ass or I'm gonna beat your ass. And shit, I had to do what I had to do because I ain't about to get my ass kicked. We about to catch these hands. Like, and if I like any situation, like I even like I had to fight one of my friends at the time when I was younger. She broke my chain. It was an accident. I knew it was an accident. But nah, my daddy didn't care. He, my daddy and my uncle drove me to her house. I had to go knock on her door. She had to come outside. We had to fight. We had to do what we had to do. Oh, I mean,
So
I wouldn't make my son do that now, but I'm just saying I had to fight.
Oh no, you
so how
should.
much how much grace do you think people that been taught the wrongdoing should get? So like as a
I mean,
nigga,
if you know it's
I
wrong,
don't want no tough ass woman. But like you saying, you was taught that, you was born that. And you
I
can
think
use
like,
it, you can use the excuse that that's just who I am. But that's
well,
not who a nigga needs you to be.
I think like me, that's just me as my own personal growth. Like I'm learning. Like I can't be that way. I don't like. I don't want like. I don't want my son to be as have to be as tough as I was as a kid, but I don't want him to be off either. If that makes sense.
Yeah, not even
Oh,
just about the kids, but like a nigga probably
oh,
don't even want you to be that tough. They may
what's
need
the?
you to be a flower. They may need you to be a woman,
But
but you don't.
what's being a woman though? Because that's the thing.
Bro,
Because it's like,
not a woman, but more delicate.
Yeah.
Cause like you just said, like you rough
Be
around the edges.
softer.
Yeah, like not a woman. Take that out, erase that part, or whatever. But like even you say you rough around the edges, a nigga may not even need that. I had to tell if I see that shit like, I want you to be.
for how long?
I don't
I
even
don't
know how to
know.
say it, but like I want you to be on my dick, Paul. Well, not even Paul because it's a woman. But I need you to be more of a lady like to me. Like I want you to come up. I want you to hug me. I want you to want to kiss me. I want you to be like a flower to me, more delicate to me.
I mean, well, I would
Because if
say
I
this
wanted to
because
date a
like,
man, I would have been gay.
well, I would say this though because like my son's dad, like I felt like I was a little more domesticated. Like I wanted to do stuff for him, but it was just because I felt like he was there for me. Like he just
Mhm.
made me feel like, okay, I need to do this for this person. Like I don't have to be so tough. Like he was that guy. Like he
And
did stuff. He still do. He still helped me to this day. But like when we was living together, he'd like give me his card, debit card, or give me his card. Like just pay this to go ahead and do this and stuff like that. Like so I had access to his card and stuff like that. Like so you know people like don't do that. But
So
you know
you saying it's more of a joint effort. So like you gonna need
I,
help with your partner, bringing that type of emotion out of you, bringing that delicacy out of you, delicacies.
yeah.
yeah, I think it take a certain person to bring certain things out of anybody. Like it'll take a certain woman to bring something out of you, or it'll take a certain man to bring something out of her. You feel me?
Right.
Like, so is it that he was more of a man's man, like a manly man that made you feel like you could be softer, or
You know what? I don't know, but the thing is, like I had some situations that I had to put hands on my exes and stuff like that. And I got to the point though, like when I got older, like I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to be fighting. Like I don't want to fight all the time. Like I
Mhm.
like to. I don't even say that because I don't even like arguing and stuff like that no more. Like I ain't got time for that. Like my peace is the most important thing to me. Oh, like when it got to the point, like when I had to put my hands on him, I couldn't do it no more. I was like, I just feel like if I
You
have to
weren't
put
scared
my
to put your
hands,
hands on him?
no.
I'm just,
Nigga with
I
a
just
coochie,
does.
See, that's what I'm saying.
you know. See
The
that?
thing is, but the thing is, I know who I share blood with, so I ain't that's the thing too. Like I already know, like you put your hands on me, that's your own death wish. Go ahead, please put your hands on me. Do that. Do me a
Y'all
favor. Do
girls kill me with that shit. Y'all use because y'all got brothers and daddies as a reason to hit a nigga and them not to hit you back.
I ain't say that.
Y'all,
I ain't
yeah,
say that you can't hit me back. That's your you can do that. You can do that.
That's a dangerous game to play too, though.
It
no,
is.
for
Yeah,
real.
but that's the thing
So
though.
you
That's the
you
thing.
think you gonna slap me around all the time, and then if I hit
I
you
didn't
back,
slap him.
you gonna call your daddy and your
And
brother and them.
not everybody finna go to jail or
Right.
die, and
I
then
can't slap, but the thing, but
just
the thing
cause.
is,
But it was
I know what I mean to my family though. That's the thing. I know
It's
who I
like
ain't
it's
like.
like
so
I
So
know
he
what.
don't
it,
He
Yeah,
don't
that's what
mean
I was
shit
about
to
to
his
say.
family.
So I don't mean
He don't mean
I don't
shit
mean
to
I
shit
ain't
to
say
my
that. I ain't say
sisters.
that.
I don't mean shit to my
I ain't
sisters
say
and
that.
aunties and
I ain't
uncles.
say
You know,
that.
But they
I
ain't
just
gonna
said
fuck
that
with
but
we
that
go
don't
we gonna
mean
have a
nothing.
war
But that
going
don't
on.
mean nothing to
We
you
gonna have a
more.
war going on. We gonna have a war.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. Yeah.
But
That's
I mean,
crazy.
that's the nigga standing that draw the line in the sand. Like you talk about
but
your
that's what
aunties
I'm
and your
saying.
sisters. She
But
don't give
that's
a
what I'm
fuck about
saying.
your aunties and your sisters because
Uh,
she's secure with her team.
So
She
I
don't
gotta
give
but
a
give a,
that's
fuck
but
about
I
your
gotta give a
brothers and
fuck.
yeah.
your daddy. Because I'm
That's all
secure
I'm
with my
saying.
brothers and my daddy.
I'm secure. I'm secure about the people that I got. I know I got some hitters in my family, so I ain't worried about it. That's how I thought. That's how I felt. But now though, like the situation that happened with my brother, like I felt like it was my fault. So like that fucked me up. So but even then, like after like when I hit my baby daddy, like I don't want to be in a relationship like that. That I have to put my hands or be in a point that I feel like I need to put my hands on somebody. I don't want to be
Well,
doing
do you
that.
think that's a self problem?
What?
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
What you mean?
You
Just keep
feeling
your
like
hands to yourself.
you feeling like you don't want to be in a relationship where you got to put your hands on somebody. Do you feel like that's something, a self-reflecting problem that you need to work on in yourself, or do you feel
But
like
that's too. Like I feel like, and I say this, and I've said this to people. Like I don't want to be in a relationship. First of all, this is my perspective. I feel like at the age that I am now, I feel like I'm too old to be called somebody girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. Like we not that. But
What?
so what
at
do
the,
you so what's the point between when you meet somebody and then you get married?
we
Hold
married.
on, hold on, hold on. We gonna go too far off topic.
Yeah.
We speaking on you put your hands on niggas. You put your hands on niggas. It's some
Now
But
shit you gotta take care of
But
yourself.
no,
you
but
don't even want to
no,
be the
they need to
nigga girl.
prepare. They need to prepare. They need to prepare themselves for that because I feel like my demeanor, like how I am, like you should
Damn.
know. Like if I'm saying, like, give me some space. If I ask anybody, if you know somebody mad, give them their space. Don't keep trying to walk into me and trying to talk to me. If I'm trying to walk away, obviously, if I'm walking away, I don't want no problem. If you keep
All right.
walking towards
That's
me,
not a good excuse though.
you keep
Right.
Because
no,
if
it
a nigga
is. Because
okay,
at that
bet.
point, I feeling
Flip the
threatened.
script and to say a
I
nigga
feel
telling you that
threatened.
and a nigga put his hands on you because he walking away, but you not doing that. There's no excuse for
You,
to be putting your hands on somebody.
it's not no excuse, but I'm saying if I'm mad, I wasn't at that age. I'm saying I wasn't mature enough to just calm down and relax.
Man,
Now
that's
I can know how to, to calm myself down. But
right.
I don't even let myself get that mad no more. But I'm saying at that age, like when I'm mad, like if I'm trying to walk away, just let me walk away. Like, let me calm down. That's how I need to calm down. Let me do what I need to do to calm down. I don't feel like you need to chase nobody down. That's it. That's any. If it's a man, either if I'm with a man or a dude and he mad, I'm not gonna keep trying to talk to him. If he need to be calmed down, I'm gonna let you calm down.
It still ain't
But
no
I'm not.
excuse to put your
It
hands on.
is not. He shouldn't have got. But at the
Even the
situation,
man,
the
because like
situation. The
we
situation. He should have walked away. He shouldn't have kept trying to talk to me, and
oh
I told him to leave
no
me alone.
no
Leave me alone.
no.
Leave me
I'm
alone.
not giving you no bail. We've been talking
You
about
don't
this
need to
shit.
give me no
We've
bill.
been talking about this shit for like 20 weeks. We hold every nigga that put his hands on a woman.
Okay, I'm
I'm
just
a hold.
saying.
I'm a hold you for putting your hands
Hold
on a
me.
nigga.
You could
It's no
look.
excuse to where niggas got
I
to
ain't
put
giving
their
no
hands on each
excuse.
other.
I should. I'm
It's
saying it's
cars,
wrong.
it's
I was
Ubers,
wrong.
bikes, buses. You get the fuck on.
I ain't riding no. I ain't getting on no damn
I
bikes. I
mean,
don't even know how to
okay,
ride
so
no
you gonna
bikes.
blow a nigga shit out because they follow you.
You
The
hold on,
fuck?
wait, you don't know how to ride a bike. That's crazy.
No,
I used to. I used to. I can't do it no more. It's been like 20
it's a
years since I
wrap,
rode a
bro.
bike.
It's a
But
wrap. There's no excuse.
I'm just saying, with somebody, that's just boundaries. If somebody mad, you not gonna keep chasing them down.
I understand that. That's a boundary that can be set.
I feel
But
like
the
every fight
results
that I
should
got
not be you
into,
blowing somebody's shit out because they chasing
they
you down.
shouldn't they shouldn't be chasing me down if I'm mad though.
No, it's no, it's no. Then you still try to make excuses for putting your hands on somebody. It's no
That means
excuse.
this is what I say. Don't run up, don't keep coming up on me if you don't want it. You don't want these hands, leave me alone.
If you don't want
That's
these
all
hands, leave me
I hear
alone.
what you, I hear you, but it's still no excuse to
I
put your
said
hands
I
on
was
the
young.
nigga.
I was young. I
Oh no,
wasn't
we
it's I,
speaking about today.
Okay, not
No,
today. I wouldn't put it. That was years ago. That was about. That was before my son was even born. So that was over 9 years ago.
yeah. So none of that shit. The domestic
It don't even
violence is
matter.
not cool.
It
No,
don't.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
either way.
either way. If you're a man or a woman getting assaulted by somebody, please find help.
Hey, Jew, I want to ask you a question real quick.
Yo,
Are relationships supposed to be 50-50 or more so teamwork type shit?
all right.
Who you
So
asking the question to? Oh.
My
me,
nigga Jew.
me, I would
That's
say,
motorcycle club Jew right there.
uh, I would say relationships supposed to just be teamwork, but it's crazy. Everybody pushing for 50-50 now.
No, they not even doing that. They pushing for 100.
Yeah. Yeah, a
Well,
lot
They
of
supposed
women
to
out
do the
here.
100.
Pushing for 100 is crazy.
I
I think
mean,
they
I'm
said
talking about the guys.
financially.
I'm saying like the
Right.
guys. Me
Yeah.
and pushing for. I want a woman 50-50, and women saying y'all lame for wanting us to do 50-50. Y'all niggas need to do 100%. Which is crazy to always expect 100% from somebody and don't
That ain't
expect to ever give nothing. It's crazy. That's not
that ain't
teamwork.
that
We
ain't
not building
fair.
a team. No, we not.
It ain't that it ain't fair. It's just like, okay, like financially, like if you doing 100% of the work, right? So that means you're gonna be doing 100% of this house shit then by yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's still 50-50. That's still 50-50. You taking care of home, I'm taking care of
Not
everything
really,
else.
cause she ain't about to cut the grass and shit.
She might. She might shit. She might go out there and cut the grass. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like my wife ain't never went outside to cut the grass. She cut the grass more than I do. Like that's her thing. Like she love fucking yard work. But
I'll say
like,
this.
but we not a 50-50.
I don't know.
We a
I
teamwork.
feel
You
what
feel
you're
me?
saying, but I still wouldn't consider that 50-50. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like
it is though, kinda though. Cause like,
Bro.
okay, bet. Like say the nigga, like say a nigga went to work and paid all the bills. The woman cooked all the food, folded all the clothes, did the homework. Your kid threw up in the middle of the night. She got up, cleaned it up. She put the nigga to sleep. So like, yeah, that shit 50-50. But
That's 50-50, bro.
I don't like the title. I like what you talking about, teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you take 70% or whatever, 100% from a person, you're gonna drain that battery.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Now you got nothing. Are you in a relationship with a dead battery?
Right. They ain't gonna have shit to give you.
Mentally, no nigga or no female should be responsible for everything. I didn't realize that till I had a conversation with my sis. She like, nigga, why you don't never come with me to come get PJ? I'm like, what you need me for? She like, bro, like I gotta get up and do the shit. Like, why can't you come ride with me? Why can't you help the nigga do certain shit? Like, yeah, you just paid the bills. Why the fuck is you not helping with other shit? Or I'm just expecting you to do the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't fair. That should have drained the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't try to drain me neither.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to drain you. You don't want to drain me. We a team. Some days I may got 80. I need your. Some days I may got 80. You can just give me your 20. Some days I may got 20. I'm gonna need your 80.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's how this shit gotta go. I feel like this new age shit, niggas is putting these standards on shit. Niggas is arguing 50-50. Niggas is arguing a nigga do 100%. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Whatever your partner may need, that's what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Whatever your shit may need, that's what you bring to the table.
And the shit go week to week. Shit. This week.
This shit go day to day. Fuck week to week.
Yeah, I about to say day to day.
Day to day.
Go hour to hour. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I know I had some days where I'm too drained when I get off from work to deal with anything. You feel me? My wife be like, all right, well, when you get home today, just take a shower, just get in the bed. You know what I'm saying? She got it. And then some days she be like, I ain't feeling it. Like, I be like, shit, okay. And then when I get home, I'm instantly in daddy mode. You feel me? Like, I mean, most days when I get home, I'm instantly in daddy mode. Like,
you in every mode, you in whatever mode your family needs you to be in to thrive that day.
Right.
So like shit, like some days Vasia cooked a full course meal, and some days I could come in there and check on her, and she ain't really there. She drained. I'm calling I'm on DoorDash. All right, you ain't got to cook tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I make some noodles or whatever. You don't gotta be responsible for feeding us. I get PJ something, I make myself something to eat. I'm gonna go throw the nigga in the shower, help the nigga do his homework, whatever the case may be. Whatever my household need for it to thrive, that's what I'm gonna do.
And that's teamwork. But when you go to 50-50 shit, it's look, I did this, and this. I'm done. Right, that's it.
That's what I used to be. When I was at Palmer, that's what I used to be. Like shit, nigga, I just worked 12 hours. You think I'm about to come home and do this shit? Spend some time with y'all, nigga. I want to play the game. I wasn't doing what's best for the household. I was just doing what's best for me. So my half of whatever was all right, bet nigga, make it work. Cause I did my half. So make it work. I'm about to go play the game. Or I'm about to go bowling. Or whatever the case may be. I wasn't doing what was best.
How you going bowling? You tired though?
I may be tired. I may be too tired to do the household shit. Like I don't want to do homework, but I want to go bowling for my own mental. Because I just did 12 hours. I was just a slave for 12 hours. I want to release. And this is how I release.
Slaves don't get time
off. Bowling. I may go hoop.
Slaves don't get times off. So what you mean?
Oh no, see that's what I'm saying. Like I understand that now, but I was more so speaking about in the past. I understand the mindset of a 50-50 nigga.
I like how you can say that was in the past and stuff like that, but y'all was just on my head about something. I said
I was giving you bail. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing about that.
You didn't stop. Like you continue to say like if a nigga walk up on you, fine on him. Like you didn't give a fuck what time or whenever it was if a nigga do something wrong.
Yes, I said in the past.
If a nigga push your buttons, you deserve to get fired.
But the difference is he accepted that he was wrong. You never said that you was wrong for doing
it. I said I was wrong. But,
no, I never heard that come out your mouth.
I did say I was wrong. I wouldn't do that now. I don't even want to be in a situation with that now. But whatever. He on something else, so.
Yeah. What we got going? What?
Shit. Y'all niggas heard about my nigga Eddie Winslow?
Yes, bro. You talk about when he was talking to Adam 22?
Yeah, he about to marry that trainee.
That nigga so paused.
Oh, man. I had a question off that question too. Like, what y'all niggas doing if you find out you've been kicking it with a female for a couple months, you had sex with her or whatever, or even if you didn't have sex, and then you found out she was a trainee?
Oh, that's tough.
I'm glad I'm married.
That's tough.
I'm glad.
That goes for you too, Reese. You found out the nigga was a trainee. It was really a female you was fucking with. You thought it was a dude.
That's tough, cause like.
Well, so I feel like this. Certain stuff you can't change. Certain stuff you cannot change. You get the surgery, but certain stuff you can't change. Men got bigger. No, men's got bigger hands than women. You can't change that.
Not all of them.
You can change surgery.
Yeah, surgery.
You got hand surgery.
I just got hand surgery.
You can change your hands. You can get your hands changed.
I just had to get hands
like
surgery.
the Adam's apple.
Bro,
they just
created. Your hands
I just got my whole finger created from scratch.
I'm pretty sure I get my hands expanded.
I just got my whole finger created from scratch.
Saying, but you can't make them bigger though.
Yes, you can.
Men have bigger hands. You can do that.
You can do
everything.
You can change a lot of things.
I'm pretty sure if niggas out here
if you can go
injections, get their knees done, getting I'm pretty sure hands is not gonna be that big of a problem.
I promise. Niggas getting their knees done is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I swear to God.
Getting a height reduction, all the,
Bro, I'd be so fucking devastated though. I wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah, it's not like because if we had sex, that means that you had everything done, and there was no way for me to know. And I don't know how I would feel about myself in that situation. Like,
right? That's a bad
shit. They did your shit the right way,
man. For real, they didn't install the watering system and everything. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
They didn't put some fire on them. Oh no, pause, bro.
That's wicked.
I don't know. So I watch Secret Society and all that stuff. That's kind of about that. And you know what they gotta do? They gotta you put your penis up. So
Yeah,
if you
they
like, you can
splice
tell
it.
the difference. Yeah, so you can tell like dudes can tell the difference. It's like
Not
a
if you ain't
fresh
never seen
vagina, like
one.
a new vagina, a fresh new vagina. You if you had coochie before, you could tell the difference.
Not,
I
but
So
you
don't
ain't
tell
know.
never
like
seen
it's
one
so
of them
fresh.
before.
Got a
Like
little
this, that,
You
bulge.
this,
said it
that.
like it was from the market, some fresh new.
Like
Right.
it was fresh out the plastic
Yeah.
though. Like
I mean,
I'm saying,
like,
I'm saying if it's new
She just
vagina,
bought
if
this
it's new,
motherfucker.
right? If it's a new installed, well, new made vagina, you can tell the difference because it ain't been
I
really
never
used yet.
seen
So
a
it's
that
gonna
means
be
new
that you
stall.
difficult.
never had one.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
never seen
difficult to
that.
use. It can
Uh,
be difficult to use.
Nah,
It's
if a
gonna
nigga,
it's gonna be uncomfortable
uh,
for the
Listen,
tranny,
I'm
and it's
telling
gonna
you right
be
now.
weird for the dude.
I'm telling you right now. If we like 40 shots in, we at the club, we at the bar, and we talking or whatever, we establish that you who you are. You say you a woman. I say I'm a man. We get to that situation, and it's a vagina there. I'm already drunk. I'm not
Or you might
thinking
be in
like,
that butthole. You might be in that booty hole.
oh nah. I know what the difference between that look like. I'm
even
Oh,
saying
you
even
know,
like,
you
even if he
if
is
you
in
in the
that,
dark,
if
if
a
you in
nigga
the
is
dark,
fucking, if a nigga
you in the
is
dark.
doing, if a nigga even if a
You
nigga is doing that, you pull a bitch pants down, you see ain't no dick there, you
that's
think
what
she
I'm
straight.
saying.
She like I like fucking in the ass. Then you fuck a bitch in the
that's the
ass.
thing.
It's like that's the thing. Like
That's
they
the
can
thing.
fuck a bitch in the ass and then find out you really fucking a tranny. You gonna be fuck. I don't understand. I don't know mentally what the fuck I would do.
Damn.
Like. Do you even like? I know you got friends and shit, like close friends. You tell everything to. You may need to vent. Like, could a nigga? Would you even tell somebody?
That's
I
crazy.
would
would
have
you
to.
tell
I would
somebody?
have to
That's
tell
Would you
20
tell
somebody,
years of
bro.
somebody?
therapy. That's
I
20
would
years of
have to
therapy.
because it would weigh so much on my mental, bro. I wouldn't be able to keep that shit into myself, bro.
I
Like,
wouldn't
I
judge y'all if that happened to y'all can tell me, bro.
bro, I would send y'all pictures and everything. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know,
think,
bro. Like, this shit is
unfortunately,
crazy.
you'll have to be honest with somebody because that should kill you, bro. Like that
Yeah,
I
shit.
for
don't think
real.
like with a woman, like if I was in that situation, I don't think it would be as bad to
like
It's
girl,
me.
hard.
like girl,
I don't
It's
this
harder.
this
I don't
nigga
think
is
I
a
would be
bitch.
that mad.
It's
I
just
don't think
harder
I
for
would be
you to
that
get tricked.
mad.
No, it's harder for you to get tricked because it's easy to like they can actually create a vagina and all that stuff. They can't just pull a dick out of a girl and be like, yeah, you know you're a
Yeah.
man. So it's
I don't.
easier for you.
I don't
Yeah,
think they
that's true.
face the same scrutiny because like niggas see
That's crazy.
lesbians and get turned on. I don't think no woman see two gay niggas and get turned on.
You'll
So
be
like even
surprised.
if she did get tricked,
You'll definitely
You'll
be
be
surprised. I
surprised,
I would
bro.
swear to
say this.
God.
that's
I
that
would
fucking
say this.
motorcycle club talking.
That's weird as fuck.
I would say
No,
this
Hey,
though.
Jude,
no.
ain't it though? Jude, ain't it though? I
I swear
swear
to
to
God.
Oh
God, bro.
no.
Listen,
Listen,
bro. I swear to
listen.
God, you'll be
Accidentally
surprised, bro.
saw
That's why
two
I don't fuck with
men
motorcycle clubs or none of that shit.
engage in relations, and it was very intriguing to me because I
What?
did not know. It was intriguing to me because I didn't know that they do stuff that like straight people do. Like
Hello,
it was
Feds.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
the
I'm not
positions
a part of
the
this.
positions was very intriguing to me because I'm like, oh,
So
how you
you
do
watched
that?
it?
The
Okay.
what?
See,
I
that's what
couldn't
I'm
change. I
saying.
couldn't change the channel. I couldn't turn. I was like, this was when like
This
what was that
channel.
called?
What you
Listen,
When
watching?
no, it was what was when what was that? It was like it was not
HBO at night.
no, I was on social media because one of my friends
Oh,
he
you
Hello.
was on Twitter. You was on
it was
Twitter.
no, it wasn't it was no, it was before that. Before my it was during MySpace, but it wasn't MySpace. It was the other one.
Hello,
Can't
Oh,
think of the
so
officer.
name of.
you
Huh?
watching gay shit
I'm
for a
not in.
long time.
So I can't even think of what it was. It was one of them social media things.
Remove what's a super name from the
And,
McDackle papers.
and,
This nigga.
I don't condone. I'm not a part of none
and
of this.
my friend was asking me to like look online to find him a little boo thing. So I was like, okay, I'm about to be on. I was surfing, and I just happened to look on somebody's page, and they had it on their page. I think it was Crush Spot. That's what it was. And they had like a video of these
Do you
men.
know how old we was when this shit was going on?
Right.
Crush
I
spot
mean,
tagged. Oh
I
That sound
Bro,
know.
like,
That's
oh,
what I'm
so that
that sound
nigga
saying.
like,
was
oh, you
like
been doing it.
Black
13 years
Planet.
Well,
old.
I'm like, you've been doing this
Like,
for a long time.
So you was watching gay niggas have sex at 13?
It was intriguing. I'm probably about 14, but it
That's
was
what I'm
very
saying, bro.
intriguing.
Like, I'm scared of the world.
It was very intriguing because I ain't never
Listen,
seen nothing like that before.
I literally
Oh,
was talking to a girl, and she said that she had always wanted to have sex with two men.
I don't know.
And she ain't talking about no train.
And she ain't talking about like no train. She want those niggas to be active with each other. I said, oh no, baby,
Oh,
you got the wrong one.
uh-uh.
Yeah, I ain't that freaky.
I
You're a
That ain't
product of your
I ain't gonna lie.
that ain't in my
You
bag.
going to them? You going to them freak offs?
What the
If you ask these questions, you can't be mad. You know what you signed up for. You went to the motorcycle club freak offs.
I immediately stopped talking to a girl one
I
time
mean,
because
to
she said
me, you
she
okay
like
with
watching
that?
that
You
shit. I'm like,
okay?
no, I'm straight.
That's mean you okay with that, and I'm not okay with stuff like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh?
Mhm.
I feel like I feel like bisexual people. I think one of my teachers had said that. I feel like you greedy. They greedy.
God damn.
And I feel
Yeah.
like me as a female, I can't talk to no dude that is okay with being with another dude. That's
Cause that
not. I
nigga's
can't
not
do that.
bisexual. That nigga's is gay. Ain't
Yeah.
no
Right.
bisexual for no
Ain't no
men.
bisexual men.
Yeah, bisexual men don't exist.
You're
I
gay.
just, it just. I'm gonna ask all these questions. We not gonna even gonna be cool no more. Cause I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask you the questions. What you do? What y'all be doing? I want to know.
What y'all be doing?
I want to know.
What y'all be doing? Oh my
So
god,
I need to know. And then if
dog.
you suck it up,
So you
can't do
want to
that.
fuck? So you want to fuck with my nigga Eddie Winslow?
No,
If he put he hit the block in the coupe trying to get
no,
on.
What up, dog?
no, no. I didn't even
I'm
like with
Eddie
the whole Sydney Star
Winslow. What up,
thing.
I'm Eddie
dog?
With the whole
Winslow.
I'm Eddie
when he was messing
Winslow.
with Sydney Star, like that's a. I even because I know who Sydney Star is, like how the personality. I just can't deal with nobody that thirsty for attention. So I'm not one of them people.
Yeah, clout is ruining the world. I'm
That's
saying
very annoying.
I'm seeing street niggas chase clout.
Yeah, that's been happening for a minute.
That shit is ruining the
It's
world.
probably been happening for probably like the last two. It's been getting crazy and probably I say since Nip died.
About the last 5 years.
Yeah, since Nip
Cause,
died.
Mhm.
'cause that's the easiest thing to get paid for.
Yeah.
Like you see
But
certified niggas, like they brought up paperwork, and it's niggas that Woody killed, but you clearly see Woody chasing clout, like doing 20v1s and shit like that.
Mhm.
Even locally,
Yeah.
motherfucking Jesse James. I'm not sure if he just got out of jail or whatever, but publicly, like he just broadcast he want to do interviews so he could talk about the past crimes he did or whatever, like how he was in the nigga bushes with a nigga with a K wanted to kill a nigga. Like, why you want to talk about that?
Yeah, right.
see, I feel like that's a violation. Like I honestly I feel like when you like if you was all in the street and stuff like that, I don't feel like I feel like it's snitching, it's dry snitching if you writing books and stuff like that. You don't need to write no book. Like I got somebody that, you know, I got beef with because he used my daddy name in the book. I feel like I need to check because why you put my last name in the book and I'm named after my daddy, so it's close to my name. So I feel like I need some type of coins off of that. For
Understandably,
one,
niggas really doing that shit now. I mean, because from what we
that's
seeing,
snitching.
snitches ain't getting stitches no more. So
Right,
niggas,
snitches
niggas
walking
is
around here with no security and
yeah.
everything. Nah.
So niggas is out here
Yeah.
saying what they want, saying what they done did with a nigga freely, and ain't shit happen behind it. So niggas is following suit.
They
But
getting paid for
Yeah,
snitching.
I
Nah.
don't, I don't, I don't like that. Like, I
yeah,
have
Paid
an issue with that.
informants. Paid voluntary informants.
for
And yeah,
sure.
I don't. But it's like that. That's the thing. I don't feel like the streets and stuff like how they used to be. It's not like the people don't stand by no code or nothing no more.
It ain't
Like
no
it's just
code. It ain't been no
It's
code
been
in a
I
compromised.
say
long
this.
time.
I say this. I feel like what happened was the streets got glorified. So the normal niggas start portraying street shit. So they was trying to do the 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot in the street when you can't do that. If you're a street nigga,
yeah,
be a street nigga. If you're a regular nigga, they made the sidewalk for us.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But the thing
I'm
is like
gladly on that bitch. Like
But I'm saying like now it's like they don't even like care. Like, back in the day, like they had like they don't mess with kids and stuff like that. Like that's just
Kids and
streets is
women
for
was
the
off.
streets.
Right.
Yeah. Now they shooting up kids, football kid games and stuff like that. Like, why are you shooting at a
That's cause
cow game?
that's cause these
Like,
niggas not real street
like
niggas.
for
These
real?
niggas just like the ideal of the lifestyle.
they get the lifestyle was glorified.
Yeah, they
I
just
don't
like
think
the
in the past the streets was glorified. It used to be some shit like nigga doing this type of street shit to feed their
What you
family.
had to do.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
nowadays niggas just doing shit to be sweet.
So
They're
they
not
can
even
make
doing
a.
this shit for money no more.
They
They're
just want
just
to make
doing
an
it
album.
for clout.
no. It was
Yeah, but
bigger than
then
feed
they
their
they
family
face
back
them
then too.
indictment charge, then they want to start singing.
Hmm.
Like they
I mean,
No, it
shit.
was back then. It was still bigger than just feeding their family. It was kind of glorified because you can feed your family. You don't gotta have the brand newest Benz, the sweetest chains, and all that shit to feed your family. So that's kind of what niggas was seeing. They want that shit too.
I mean, you want that shit. I
Yeah.
mean, what nigga don't want that shit? You got that shit for the most part. I mean, you ain't had to sell no dope to get it, but like you want that shit. So like, why wouldn't a nigga want to try to do what he got to do to achieve those type of shit?
you still gotta have some type
Because you
of
don't hear
value, some type of morals, like
But you don't hear
behind
nobody
it.
saying, but you don't hear people talk glorify people with 9 to 5s that got the same shit that motherfuckers that sold drugs and all that shit. You just hear the motherfuckers that sold drugs talk about all the shit that they got for real. That's the
Well,
difference.
Big Meech got a whole TV show now, so I mean,
It happens so fast. It happens faster when you get out the streets. It'll take a nigga a lifetime to get it with other 9 to 5. It may take generations. It may take you to have a 9 to 5, drive semis, build up a platform, save a 401k, put some money up, buy a house, leave it to your child before they even get to reap the benefits of the hard work you did. When I can find or steal or sell two bowls and have all that shit right now.
Mhm.
So it's more so niggas just trying to fast forward the process.
Hmm.
They
Trying
trying
to
to run
skip
the
the
yeah.
sprint
step.
instead of run a marathon.
They skipping steps along the way,
Right.
fucking themselves up
Mhm.
and dragging everybody else down with them, bro.
Well, we talked about that though a couple weeks ago. People not glorifying the actual process of getting shit.
Right.
Yeah, we did.
Niggas running sprints and not marathons.
Hmm.
What else?
Shout
What
out,
else?
shout out to my nigga Nip. Rest in peace.
Hey, Reach, why do you think women push the independent part, their independence so much? Like, why is it glorified to be like, yeah, I'm an independent woman. I do this shit. I hold my own.
Because y'all, I ain't gonna say because of these dudes out here. I'm gonna say these niggas. I'm gonna say that you women like have to go through like, well, women out here
I
selling
wouldn't even
coochie
just
and
say
all this
these
stuff.
niggas because white women
No,
go
I'm
through it
saying
too.
no, but I'm saying like when no, when I say niggas, I mean like the mindset. I'm not saying
Okay.
like dudes. I'm saying nigga mentality is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Okay.
So I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying niggas. That's little boys basically.
No,
When you
I'm
have so
giving them
many,
niggas bail too because it's white people too. It's
they
Arab
got
niggas too.
nigga. You could okay. You could be a white nigga if
Don't
you
tell
acting
them
like
that.
a nigga.
Don't tell
Technically,
them that.
technically, technically, what's a nigga is a nigger is an intelligent person.
Oh no,
That's
I'm just
basically
saying
what it is.
qualify. Let the people know you
That's
talking about white
okay.
niggas
So
too.
that's what I'm saying. Nigger. So the definition of a nigger
Ooh,
is
that's a
a
hard R.
intelligent person. It's
Identify as a
that's the
nigga.
definition. So I'm gonna say nigger.
I'm not
And I'm
taking
gonna say
offense.
that. I'll put the er. I'll put that. Okay,
Mhm.
an intelligent person. So if a person that has a immature mindset and stuff like that, and they so used to doing stuff on their own, they don't need nobody like no handout and stuff like that. You gonna glorify. I'm gonna go. I give people props when props is due. Like what? Like you have been through some stuff and stuff like that. You started a podcast and stuff like that. You doing something. Like you doing something from you not like dwelling on what you're going through. That's something to uplift yourself about. Anybody that's going through stuff and they did it on their like getting out the mud and doing it on their own, like I feel like that needs to be glorified just in period. I don't feel like it should be looked down upon.
I asked that question
It's
because you don't hear men running around talking about how independent they are.
You
Whether they
can't.
whether
Like,
because
they
that's gonna be called sassy.
That's
right.
definitely gonna be
I'm
sassy.
saying, all right, but if you looking for a man with any kind of value, a higher value, he don't give a fuck whether you independent or not. You get what I'm saying? Like that
Some
really
dudes
don't
do.
spark his. Not for real though.
I don't give a fuck.
I think like you wanted with some woman that's doing something for herself. You don't want no woman that's out here like living
That's
off
not
a dude.
But that's
that's not
different from
bragging on
being
independence though.
exactly. That's a
Tax
difference.
chasers. I'm saying you want somebody that's doing something with themselves though, right?
Yeah,
You don't
but you
want
I
could be
nobody
mean,
like,
that's just living with their mama and
right,
they
right,
at our
right,
age. You want them to be at least have a job, at
right. But
least have some type of
that's not
goals.
bragging on independence.
Yeah, but I'm saying you
That's
want
not
that.
I don't need no man. I pay my own bills. I don't need no man. I buy my own food. I get my own clothes. Nigga, you an adult. That you supposed to do that.
Yeah.
exactly.
I
It's
mean,
part of being an adult.
No,
yeah.
I get what
I
you're
mean,
saying,
yeah.
Drew. That's like it's
I mean,
different.
I never been one of the people that just brag about stuff that I do because it's to me it's business.
Right, but
So
there's people
I'm
that
not.
do that shit though. It's like you
That's I
going
mean I don't agree with stuff like that. I think that's so thirsty for people. I one thing I cannot stand, and some people I know do that, and it drives me crazy when people post like, oh, they just bought their kids some shoes, like when they buy some Jordans. Oh, I got them. Like nobody cares. I don't care that you guys bought you some
Mhm.
Jordans. I don't care that you just bought your kids some new clothes. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. That doesn't excite me.
And I feel like
So
men, when they shopping for women, they don't care about how independent you say you are. Because
Mhm.
your independence is don't mean that we can have a team. You get what I'm saying? Because you might
yeah.
be stuck on being independent that you don't know how to be a good teammate. You get what I'm
right,
saying?
you don't even want to ask for my help because
Mhm.
you so locked in on doing the shit yourself. You
But
fucking
then
yourself
too,
up.
yeah, but too, if you a mess with, I speak in my situation, you will deal with so many fuck niggas and stuff like that. Like I mean that's a flex. Like I don't need you and stuff like that, cause that's the situation that I'm in. Like I don't like I'm not looking for nobody to do nothing for me. I'm gonna do it on my own. That's probably part of the reason why I don't like nobody's gonna know. Like if I'm going through something, ain't nobody gonna know. Cause I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not gonna ask for no help or nothing. I don't even tell my own mama when I'm going through stuff.
I get that. But what I'm saying is if a man shopping and want to be with you, you being independent is not appealing to him, is what I'm saying. Well, I
I
don't
don't need
know.
to tell them
I
that.
can
That's not true.
but I'm saying that's what women advertise. How independent they are, how I can do everything on my own. Like, so what do you need a man for then?
I ain't gonna say. Okay,
If you
I
don't need
agree.
a
I
man, you
agree.
want a man.
I agree with what you saying, but I mean I don't 100% agree with it
I
because
wouldn't put it on all women.
yeah, and it ain't even that I would put it on all women. Like I'm not gonna say I'm like the highest value man, but I think that I'm cool. I bring something to the table. You feel me? So like I wouldn't if a woman say she's independent, I'm thinking like, okay, so you know how to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's when the independent women say I don't need a man. That's the part that where I be like, oh yeah, no, I'm straight on you because I already know what you about to be on. You feel me? Because there's some independent women that know that they independent, but they still want a man. You feel me?
See, that's the difference. A need and a want is two different things.
Hmm.
Two different things. What they said is, I don't need a man to do things. Like I don't need a man to be successful. I don't need a man to help me pay my bills. I can pay my own bills. I don't need you for that.
Okay, and
I
that's cool.
want
So
you because I want you to be there for me, that extra emotional support, because I want to have someone there with me. I don't want to be at home by myself. I want to be
you
able to come home to somebody.
you want
You
a
want
partner,
that.
right?
Yeah, you that's
So
a want, that's a desire.
So
That's
why
not a
is
so
it
need.
so why do
You can
y'all hold?
function without it.
So why do y'all hold the broke niggas that got all the time to be there and can
not
comfort you
even
and all
that?
that shit?
They
Not even
don't.
that.
They don't.
Why do I know that you can do that? Like,
So
why are
why
you
okay,
telling me that you can do that? I'm expecting you to be able to do that. You're an adult. Like, I
but
don't need
some
to know
people
that.
don't do
Like
that. It's
when I when
grown
I
people
when
that
I when
out
I
here
start to
that don't know
talk
how
to
to do
you,
that.
When I tried to talk to you and fuck with you, I never asked you, could you do this? Could you do that? So why are you advertising it to the world, or are you putting it out there as if you
Why you
don't
trying to talk
need
to
me?
somebody that you know you don't want that type of person? That's a person that brag and all that stuff like that. You know you don't want that
I
type of
don't even
person,
give
so
a
why you
fuck about the
gravitating towards
bragging.
them?
I'm more so speaking on the I can
You
do for
said
myself type of
advertising.
woman
Advertising.
because they put it
That's
on it.
advertising is
That's what they advertising.
that's bragging. You don't think
Okay.
advertising is a bragging? That's advertising
Nah,
is
Well,
letting you
nah.
know
can
what
let
I
me.
bring to the table, what I got going on,
Well,
what
Independent.
I'm doing.
I need to. Can I shoot them ladies some bail? The ones that y'all say is bragging. Like, how you gonna know that you? How you gonna know about them if they don't tell you about them? Like, you feel me? Like, if they say, because ain't no woman gonna come like, I'm broke, I got 3 kids, and I need you to come and help me. You feel me? But what if
I
she
Yeah.
ain't
like, I
lying.
got 3 kids, but they well taken care of. I just need you. You feel me? Like, I can pay my own bills, I can do all that. I just want you. Like, is that bragging or is that her telling you what she looking for inside of you? You feel
I
me?
feel like y'all niggas know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah,
And
y'all.
y'all
No, I
moving the
don't know what you're
goalposts.
talking about.
Y'all
I,
keep
I,
moving
No,
the
we don't.
goalposts.
I don't know
Like
what you're talking about.
the goalposts is being moved more and more. Like what Griff just said is a valid point. But if I'm kicking it
What?
with a woman, I'm not saying like I'm going to find these things out in our conversation. But I don't
Right.
need you to tell me I don't need no nigga. I do this. Like it's no reason in the text message you could tell me you just paid your car note. Who the fuck else gonna pay your car note?
that's different. Yeah,
You
I
know what
don't
I'm
know.
saying? I think that's
Well,
more
why
so
you
what
need to
you
tell?
talking
Why I
about.
need to tell you that in a text message? That's
Am I
not your. To me, that's not your business.
Right.
That's
right,
what
right,
we
right?
Unless
That's
I'm
said.
weird.
asking you to help. Unless I'm asking you for help. I'm not gonna tell nobody if you're not helping me financially or something like that, or you haven't had to help me in the past. Why am I telling you that I just paid a bill? That's
Right,
not
that's
your
you
business.
though. That's you. That the
That
fact that
that
we
should
even
be
talking about it,
anybody.
that mean that it's bitches that's going around doing what the fuck we saying.
But think about it. You got to
Mm,
think about that too, because
it
if
is.
they're telling you that they just did something, that means they're gonna ask you for. They're gonna need your help for it in the long run.
Nah, that
Basically,
I
don't
don't.
mean that.
That
Cause I
don't mean
can
I don't
assume
gotta.
you don't think that?
you want me to assume that
Why?
you need my help because you told me that you did something?
Well,
That
why
you
are you
pay the
telling
bill.
somebody that? Well, I
Yeah,
don't feel like you need to tell nobody.
Okay,
If we not living together or nothing like that, if I'm not gonna ask you for no money, I'm not telling you. You don't need to know that I just paid
okay,
my rent
okay,
unless
and
you
I
ask
and I
me for
got you.
something.
I got that part. So why are you telling me that you independent if you don't need me to do nothing for you then?
But that's what I'm saying. It's a difference. It's a need and a want. I don't need you to do anything for me.
Then why
I
are
want
you
Right,
you,
telling me that you're
you speaking
independent?
on you as if
but I'm
this
saying
the whole masses thinks like you. It's people that fuck with and doing what me and you saying.
no,
A
it
lot.
is.
A lot of people like that.
yeah.
Shit, it
I
And
is.
there's
don't
a
think
lot of people
we're
that
being
think
It,
the way that
subjective.
I think as
it
well.
is. Yeah, I'm about to say, but
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's
we're not being subjective.
yeah, it's niggas out here that do that shit too, bro. Like you get around the
And
it's
I think
niggas
it's
that
corny.
when you get around a bunch of girls and shit, you like, damn, bro. I shouldn't have
Right.
bought them 5 bottles of Don P earlier, bro. Like you feel me? Like that's what y'all talking about, like in the women's sense though, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right,
I
right.
Yeah,
that
Not,
that shit lame and corny. Like you wouldn't want to fuck with a
yeah.
lame and corny chick.
but
Like
it's not identified as lame and corny when a woman does it.
What it
shit, I
is.
Right.
call it
I'm
corny.
saying it is.
Yeah, I say it's
Every
corny too.
yeah, it's corny. If a man do that, it's corny. If a girl do that, that's whack to me.
To me,
What you
it's
need to
like
tell somebody what you did.
it's
For
like
what?
how many commercials have you ever seen for Ferrari? You'll never see a Ferrari commercial because the motherfuckers that go get Ferraris, they know what the fuck they getting. So with me, I put myself out there. You know what you gonna get out of me. I don't got to keep telling you what I can do, what I can't do. Like you can see it. I don't got to keep talking about it. Why I'm gonna keep advertising it for? You want me to keep talking about how much
Yeah,
money I got or what I can do or I could do this? Like for what? We don't got to even talk about that. Get to know me and you can see what I could do. You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
Basically. What's y'all nigga song of the week?
Oh yeah. For me, man, I got that. I got something for y'all. I got that off that T Grizzly. Well, actually, it's stretched over a couple CDs. That whole robbery series is crazy, bro. That whole robbery series is crazy. 1 through 8.
I got a question for you.
What up,
Did,
though?
did he walk J. Cole on that song, dog?
Oh, you talk about on that? Nah, J. Cole was snapping on that bitch. I
Nah.
don't think he walked him though. Nah, he ain't walk him.
J. Cole was
He was
really
straight. He was
dominant
straight.
performer on that song.
Yeah, he was straight. Niggas listen to that song probably for J. Cole. I ain't gonna lie. T Grizzly CD nice though, bro. I don't know if y'all listen to it or whatever. But this CD nice. But that whole robbery series, all them robbery 1 through 8, fire. The whole
I
story.
can respect it. I can respect that shit. I don't really fuck with the storytelling rap. Like I never got into the Tony stories. None of that shit, like the robbery shit. Like I don't do the Slick Rick storytelling rap. Like, I'm cool.
You can only do so many of them for me. Two to three is cool.
Mm-hmm. But shit, you gotta finish the whole story. Shit, I be waiting on the next one. It's like another episode.
You
Yeah.
locked in like a fucking series.
Yeah, you feel me? That's I ain't gonna lie, it's fire though. Like that shit a whole art form, bro. Like to be able to, cause a lot of these niggas that rap now, bro, they just rapping about
Nothing.
nothing, right? They just putting a bunch of different shit in a song. Like yeah, I sold a boat yesterday. Today I'm driving a Ferrari. Tomorrow I might buy some drawers. Like nigga, what? Like nigga, where's the
He
correlation
telling
in
you
the
how he
song?
living, nigga.
Like,
Telling you that shit from the heart. He let you know like, what's going on.
bro,
When
like
you listen to a nigga tell a story, you know it's fabricated. You know it ain't real. It ain't from the soul. Cause you thinking about it.
Why it gotta be fabricated?
but then
It's like Tupac.
but
He
then you
used to
see,
write storytelling songs.
and the thing is, you'll sit here and watch
You know part 8.
you watch 8 seasons of Power, knowing that ain't nothing in Power true, but then you won't listen to a nigga that's painting a picture through words. You feel me?
Because I turn my TV on knowing I'm about to get told a story for my entertainment. When I turn the music on, I want to hear some real shit. That's just me though. Like
What the story is real though.
that ain't real.
Sometimes
real
it
to
is.
somebody.
It could be
It's
real,
real to
right?
somebody.
It could be real though.
It might be speaking to
It's not
somebody.
right. It's not like it's far off. Like the nigga talk about he traveling to Jupiter or nothing like that.
He
Like-
might as well shit. He talking about Lil Johnny that shot up 2 niggas or whatever. Like he don't even probably even
Maybe
know a
Johnny
nigga named Lil
did.
Johnny. Like I'm
Shit.
cool, bro.
Maybe he do.
Y'all know about the Coney Island shooting. We ain't gotta
I'm
talk
straight,
about
my
that.
nigga. I'm straight.
Dog came in that bitch like John Wick killed 4 niggas. I'm just saying one time. Shit like that
I'm
happens.
cool. I mean, I respect it though. It just ain't for me.
All right. I can respect that. I can
Right.
respect that.
Yeah, I respect it for sure. What you got, you?
I've been listening to this C Stunner nigga. I don't know if y'all ever heard of C Stunner.
Where you from?
I don't know where he from.
They
I don't
ain't
know
that
where he
nigga.
from.
They ain't
Where he
that
sound
nigga
like
that
he
be
from.
with G Herbo, is it?
I don't know where he be. I just started listening to him probably like in the last 2 weeks. But he got this song called Lose Control with him and Boston Richie.
Mm.
That bitch, it's produced by DJ Drama too. That bitch fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna check that out.
C Stunner, yeah.
Reese, what's your song of the week, dog?
I know song of the week.
Fucking
Song of the week.
fucking C Murder.
See,
But the hitters.
Whatever.
Dog.
Whatever.
What you got, dude?
I'm going currency.
Take us to the West Coast.
Nah.
Yep.
I'm going to the
Nah,
south.
you
Pause.
going to the south. I
Yeah,
see you.
I'm going to New Orleans. My nigga currency.
That's
G-
crazy.
Bro, chill out. My nigga currency and DJ Fresh, man. TF, Ultraviolet. They dropped some shit. I'm fucking with that.
Okay. Man, check that out.
I
What
got
you got, Walt?
Super Ray.
So
Fuck with
Oh
my nigga
my
Super Ray.
God.
Super Ray Raw.
I'ma
Oh,
go
Super
raw.
Ray Raw.
Pause. That's the name of the song, though.
Nigga said, I'ma go
Yeah.
raw.
I turned the song on, PJ dance for hours.
Oh yeah. That's fire right there.
No,
Check that
no.
out.
But no, shout out to everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Uh,
We here every Sunday. We coming back.
Sure. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to everybody for watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did a live stream last night too. We're gonna start doing that with the fights.
Yeah.
Started streaming the fights live, talking shit.
Yeah, appreciate
then
everybody that tuned in to that.
13th back this Tuesday. Fucking
Right, baby.
chopping up with Chill. We did a live pod yesterday.
Yeah, we got
It's
something
gonna
special.
take a couple days to get to y'all niggas because it was live. We gotta edit it up. But that shit was dope as hell. We got that bitch on the way.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
can't
to
wait
my
check
nigga
that
Reese
out.
for jumping in the pod with us.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Big shout out to you. Appreciate it.
Shout out to the breast cancer survivors again.
Shout out. Shout out.
Shout it out.
Our first girl guest, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Female.
She
We've been
part of the
talking for
crew now, right?
19 to 20 weeks without getting a woman perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely got to come back. That was
Yeah,
fire right
because some of y'all perspectives, especially about some
Go
other
ahead.
stuff, that we gotta talk about.
Yeah. We're gonna get
Right.
you together too. We're gonna get you anger management.
You'll get me.
Right, like nigga, you can't take shit until you get that together.
there.
Look, I talk to a therapist, okay?
There you go.
Get you a punching bag or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You told me to follow because I'm following you.
You don't want
But
these
yeah, man,
problems.
shout out to the people. We'll see y'all next week. This has been episode 21, HDC TV. And we out. Peace.
All right.
Unless it's on the tables, we done bought up all the boosts that got them thinking we disabled.
Yeah, I'm about to
go
watch some football.
That motherfucking Jets and goddamn Vikings game